Welcome to World News Today. Today's story comes from CNN. 3 U.S. Army soldiers were killed and more than 30 service members were injured in a drone attack overnight on a small U.S. outpost in Jordan, U.S. officials told CNN, marking the first time U.S. troops have been killed by enemy fire in the Middle East since the beginning of the Gaza war. "We shall respond," President Joe Biden said while speaking in South Carolina on Sunday. The killing of 3 Americans at Tower 22 in Jordan, near the border with Syria, is a significant escalation of an already precarious situation in the Middle East. Officials said the drone was fired by Iran-backed militants and appeared to come from Syria. It is still being determined which militia group specifically is responsible. U.S. Central Command confirmed in a statement on Sunday that 3 service members were killed and 25 injured in a one-way drone attack that impacted at a base in northeast Jordan. 2 U.S. officials told CNN the drone hit in the vicinity of living quarters on base and that 3, the injured service members, were medically evacuated from the area. The number of wounded is expected to rise. Biden vowed on Sunday to hold those responsible for the attack to account, saying that while facts are still being gathered, we know it was carried out by radical Iran-backed militant groups operating in Syria and Iraq. These service members embodied the very best of our nation, unwavering in their bravery, unflinching in their duty, unbending in their commitment to our country, risking their own safety for the safety of their fellow Americans and our allies and partners with whom we stand in the fight against terrorism. Have no doubt, we will hold all those responsible to account at a time and in a manner our choosing. Speaking at a church in South Carolina later Sunday, Biden asked for a moment of silence to honor the service members. "I want to point out that we had a tough day last night in the Middle East. We lost 3 brave souls in an attack on one of our bases," Biden said at the conclusion of his remarks. As of Friday, there had been more than 158 attacks on U.S. and coalition forces in Iraq and Syria, though officials have described the constant volley of drones, rockets, and missiles as unsuccessful, as they have frequently not caused serious injury or damage to infrastructure. It's unclear why air defenses failed to intercept the drone, which appears to be the first known attack on Tower 22 since attacks on U.S. and coalition forces began on October 17th. U.S. forces at the outpost are there as part of an advise and assist mission with Jordan. The U.S. has taken several retaliatory actions against the Iran-backed groups in Iraq and Syria, one as recently as last week, when the U.S. struck 3 facilities in Iraq used by Kataib Hezbollah and other Iran-affiliated groups. The U.S. has also been engaged with the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen, carrying out multiple strikes, many unilaterally and some with the UK and other allies, on Houthi missiles and drones, radar systems, storage facilities, and more. Meanwhile, Israel is continuing its campaign in Gaza against Hamas, following Hamas's terror attack on Israel on October 7th. More than 250,000 people are estimated to have been killed, and tens of thousands more injured, according to the Hamas-run Ministry of Health in Gaza, in the intense fighting since October 7th. Israel is also targeting Hezbollah in Lebanon. On Sunday, the Israel Defense Forces said it struck Hezbollah sites in southern Lebanon with artillery and fighter jets. Thanks for watching this video. The sources can be found in the description below. Subscribe for more daily news from across the world.